Hey everybody, welcome to Lily's Vintage. We are back at the St. Vincent, and I haven't been here in a while, actually like a week, which is kind of a long time for me because I'm usually always here. But things have seemed like they have changed. The prices I noticed seem to be a little bit higher than they used to be, at least on some of the newer items they put out. So I don't know, hopefully, that doesn't stick around. I guess it depends who's pricing them, but yeah. So we're just checking out the shelves today. They did have some good stuff. I'm kind of happy with what I got. I looked at this little box with like the inlaid shell and other pieces of stone, but I decided to pass on it. And I think that bunny is actually kind of cute that's next to it. And then these cups, I actually have these ones, but the horse ones, they've been sitting on eBay forever. Yeah, that's like a bull on the inside. Mine has a horse, but they're pretty much the same thing. They're mid-century era. They're nice, but definitely sell very slowly. Now, these are things I pulled from my cart. This is a Florentine tray. This was priced well at $2.99. And then there's all the goodies. I found this pottery mug. It's nice. It did have some like ink on the inside from when it was made. It was $3.99. I ended up passing on that mug. There's a Talavera lizard. He was $5.99. He might be vintage, maybe not. I decided to leave him. That would be something I'd put on eBay, but I'm here shopping for Etsy. And then this was a cute little lidded vanity jar, only $1.99. That was a good price. I did pick that up today. And this I really love so much. It's a Studio Pottery candlestick. It was priced up to $4.99, but this is for me, so I'm definitely taking that home. I'm so happy to get that. I wish there were two of them, but I only found one. Now this is pretty. I don't know anything about it, but I know it has silver overlay. It's a pressed piece glass. I didn't see any marking on it. It has its lid here. There wasn't any damage. I tried to Google image it, but couldn't really find anything on it, so I decided to pass. And this I did pick up. This was $1.99. That was a great price. It's a tiered tray in copper. It did have corrosion at the bottom, but not on the front part. That would be really nice for Christmas cookies and just Thanksgiving goodies, all those things. These are really cool. I've never seen these before. I've seen a few different Homeco candle sconces, but not this one. This one's very different. It kind of looks brutalist to me. You can see the Homeco on the back. It's made out of metal. I think it was $5.99. Yeah, looks like it says $5.99, priced individually for, individually. So I guess both together would be like $12. And then this was a letter holder with a key hook. This was so unique. I tried to Google image it to find out more about it. It was $4.99. But all that came up were these like spirit houses, but that's not what this is. This is like a letter holder. So I did end up putting that back just because I couldn't really find anything on it. And as I'm pointing at this, I just noticed there's some damage there at the top. It was like a pendant lampshade, but it had some damage, so I just put it back right there. Okay, and then in the cart, there is this really beautiful lidded dish. And I think it was probably made by the same person that I had that mug in my cart. I think it was probably the same artist. It looks similar. This one I did end up picking up. I really like it. I do want to keep this one, but I am going to list it. I think it said $3.99. That was an okay price for that. And then also in the cart is this brass candlestick. I don't think I got that out. It was kind of hard to get to. And then a brass cricket jar. Okay, I'm showing the mug next to that. They do match, right? Sorry, my voice. Okay, so that's a candlestick. It's very large. I think it had some like dragons on it. And then here is oh, how cute. It's like a little cricket box, but it's so cute. I think it said $2.99. Okay, so I found the other one. I put it next to it. And I did look it up. It might have been good to resell, but I decided to pass. I just thought it would sit around for a while. Now, I did want to put in a lamp appreciation in the video. This one was $19.99. We're going to look at them and appreciate. I do see these shipped lamps sometimes. This one is here today for $9.99. And then this was pretty little brass one. It didn't really have its lampshade anymore. It might have had those like domed like office lampshades. And then here, this is really pretty. I like the iridescence to this glass. I'm not sure the price on that one. And then these were kind of cool too. They had like the brass bases with like the porcelain. Very cool. Okay, and then here I thought this was neat. I've never seen a toy box like this. It's made out of like metal, so maybe like a tin box, but it's painted. It's so cool. It says toys. I don't know. Did anyone out there, did you ever have a toy box like this growing up? I thought it was cool. Now this is the candle sconces.
At the end. First item, this really cute brass Cricut box. This one's quite small, which I think is adorable, and has a lot of patina, but the patina is super even on it. So I actually think I'm not gonna clean it at all. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And yeah, looks like something was in there that had floral foam. I don't know. And then on top it has a little ribbon, which a lot of times I remove the ribbons from things I get from the thrift store because I don't think they pair well. But this specific item I think pairs really nicely with this ribbon, so I'm actually just gonna leave it as is. And then this I really want to keep, but I think I will let it go. I have a lot of pottery, so I have to be kind of choosy, but this is so pretty. It's lots of different flowers, all hand painted. So beautiful with a lid. Doesn't have any chips or cracks, and it has the artist's symbol on there. Probably their initials. Looks like a G and an S. And I think I saw like pottery mugs, probably made by the same person. It just looked very similar. It had like colorful flowers like this. I saw two of them. I saw a blue one, and then like one like this color with flowers. It did not pop as much as these flowers. Like these are really colorful and pretty. And I think they were marked at like $5 or $6 a mug. So I passed. This I think was maybe around the same price, $4 or $5. I thought that was definitely worth it. And then I also picked up this little lidded vanity jar. This part is like a pressed glass that has little tulips in it with like a reeded glass, fluted glass. This is the lid. Has a pretty aged kind of rose pink with some flowers and like goldish bronze brass colored rim. I just thought maybe we would put this one on up at Etsy. It's so small, I didn't mind storing this if it takes a little bit to sell, but really cute. Next thing I got was this tiered tray in copper. And with Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, this would be nice for cookies. And it has a lot of, what is this called? Corrosion. I think that's corrosion on the bottom. But on the top of it, it looks really good. It's just dusty, so it needs cleaned. There was another tray identical to this, but it had corrosion on the front, or the front part of it. So I passed on it. And then there was a tray that was also copper. I wish that wasn't corroded, but it had this corrosion on it, and I think it wouldn't really clean up that well. I'm more confident cleaning brass than I am copper. I don't know if that could come back to life if the corrosion was on the top of it. And then I found a Florentine tray, and this one was neat because it has color to it. It has red and green. This wasn't marked too high. I think it was only $2. So I'm definitely gonna pick that up. I'm a little surprised my Florentine tissue box hasn't sold yet. So I don't know if like Florentine's slowing down. 1 minute. My daughter's playing with her dog. So I don't know if maybe like Florentine's slowing down, or it's just the items I picked up are not fast sellers. So we'll see. Hopefully the tray sells quickly. And then the last items are really cool, but they were priced $6 each, which I was kind of bummed out about. This thrift store that I go to, my favorite thrift store, I've noticed like their prices went up. They were normally like, would price these as like $3 each. And now they were priced at $6 each, and a lot of the stuff was kind of priced a lot more than they used to be. But these are so cool. Since they were priced higher, like $6 each, I might have to sell them individually. versus a pair, just because I would make more money off of it that way, but I would like to sell them as a pair. If I was able to buy them for like $3 each, I think I would sell them as a pair. But these are interesting. These are made out of metal and they're pretty light, so maybe it's like cast aluminum or something, or some kind of lighter metal, lightweight metal. And they are stamped with Homeco. Yeah, I think you guys can see it. So they're a Homeco piece. To me, they almost looked a little brutalist, but maybe Spanish also. They could go in a lot of different decor. Oh, I did Google image these. People were like tagging them as Gothic. I could also see that too. But they're really neat. So I haven't ever seen these before. I was kind of excited to pick those up. So I got those, all these items, and then I got candlesticks for me. I don't know if this is exciting to see or not, but I was excited to find these that in this color with that like reeded, fluted design. I'm gonna put these in my candle holders around the springtime, but they were $5, which that's okay. I mean, that's definitely less than retail, but still a little high for that thrift store. And then this item I did not get today, but I got at a Goodwill recently. I just haven't shown anyone or anything. It's a scroll of a girl, and it's not framed, but it's really pretty and colorful and has like a retro vibe to it. So I really like that. And oh yeah, the last item I'm keeping that I put on my display shelf. I'll show you guys. The last item is right here. I absolutely love it. Oh, it's so dusty up here. I didn't realize. But yeah, I think this was marked at like $6 also, but since it's for me, I don't mind. It's really, really beautiful pottery. I have my own collection of pottery. It's signed at the bottom. What does that say? Weingar. Okay, normally I can't read pottery signatures, but that one was pretty clear. Okay, that was signed by Weingar. And then I recently got these mugs, and since they have that same kind of speckled, I feel like they kind of tie together. They're not the same artist, but they're kind of cute. This is like giving me Thanksgiving vibes to it, so I really like to have that out for right now. And I put like a fall picture there. I'm trying to make it kind of fall-like, but that's that. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. And I just want to let you know, I will list the items that you see today in the description. I just might list them slowly. I don't list everything all at once on Etsy as one big drop. I will like list things, like a few listings every day. It just helps the algorithm to keep promoting my shop. So you can always go to the shop and just see if you're interested in something, but I will, keep updating the description as it goes. Well, that's all, and I hope you enjoyed. I will catch you next time.